Hey guys, so I have some exciting news about the Jujubes. I wanted to give an update on them. So it's been a year since I planted this Jujube here. We have two Jujubes in the yard. I just wanted to show you the progress. So this is a Sherwood Jujube tree, and in the comments below I'll post when I planted this, but it was somewhere down in here. It was like 2 foot, 1.5 feet tall. So we just hit 5 feet on this. I planted it in September of last year, and it was like 105 degrees the whole week. It was a bare root. It was trying to put out new growth. Those type of things happening usually equal death of the tree for sure. But these Jujubes seem to be really resilient. I put this to try and create some shade for the rest of my trees here. And if you look at the leaves, most of the trees here got burnt over on this side from the hot summer that we had in June and July. This is taken the summer very well. It actually did not drop any leaves, did not turn yellow at all. It just continued to grow. One thing I did notice is that when the humidity hit when we got about a month of humidity in August, this thing started growing quite a bit. The growth rate sped up quite a bit with the humidity when the storms moved in. But overall, we've gotten 3 feet of growth on this tree. And so for Arizona, I would definitely recommend these. There are some complaints about it does put up some suckers here and there from the root system. You just want to pluck those out. This one hasn't put out any suckers yet, but I will keep you guys updated to let you know how it goes. But super happy with this tree. It didn't try and fruit this year. It just put a lot of energy into growth, which is cool because I've seen other videos of these, and by year 2 they're usually 10 to 15 feet tall. So we're at 5 foot here. I'm hoping to get to 10 to 12 feet by next year, have fruit, create some shade over here to the west. So this tree's awesome. So far so good. I really like this variety. And the Sherwood Jujube is the one variety that is thornless. So it does have a few thorns on it. I don't know if you can see that. There's a couple that are pretty long, but there's very few thorns on this overall. So that's good. I mean, you can rip these thorns off or cut them off, the ones that you do see. But for the most part, this is the most thornless variety of all the Jujubes. And we're gonna head over to the Lee so I can show you how our other Jujube is doing. All right, so we're over here on the west side of the yard. This is the Lee Jujube. The west side of the yard gets a little bit more protection from the wall, and we have some trees from the neighbor's yard, and a big palm tree here that creates kind of a microclimate as the sun goes down. So these trees do a little bit better over here as it is. But I bought this as a 5-gallon plant from a local nursery here. I'll post what the nursery was below. I forgot what the nursery is right now. I can't remember which one, but so this is the Lee Jujube, and if you come in here, these Lee Jujubes are supposed to put off really good fruit, but one of the downfalls is they have some serious thorns. So I tried to put it over here in the corner so it won't affect the kids or the dogs too much, but it's got thorns all over it. So you have to be careful with that. But these are supposed to produce some of the nicest fruit. So yes, I did leave a few on this year. This is the first year I planted it, so it's been almost a year since it's been in the ground. This thing tried to produce about 50 fruit in its first year. I tore all the fruit off except for 3. I don't think that it's affecting the roots. The roots are, if you can come down here, you can see the suckers that come out of these things. See, it's trying to pop up new trees, and there's one big sucker over here. So the roots are definitely spreading out and getting established and trying to put out suckers. So I don't think this is stressing the tree out too much. And we really just wanted to try the fruit because none of us have ever had a Jujube. So we'll be trying these this year. If you look at the fruit, they're green, and when they start turning a brownish color, that means that they're ripening up. So you can eat them in this state where they're like half brown and half green. They're supposed to be like a sweet apple, very crunchy. If you let them ripen more, they get almost spongy. So they call it the Chinese date because it tastes like a date, or like angel food cake, very soft inside. And if you dry them out like that, you can actually store them for months in the in the cabinet. Just put them in a baggie if they dry out. So these fruit are supposed to be used in Chinese medicine for a lot of different things. They're very good for like coping with stress and handling anxiety and stuff like that. So I thought it would be a good fruit for us to add to, and it's one of the only fruit that seemed to make it in the all the way into the fall here in Arizona. So we're in mid-September, and you know the trees have just taken a beating all year by now. So it's neat to be able to have a tree that'll fruit for us in September and October when we really don't have anything else in the yard that's doing that right now. So it's pretty cool. We will when we're ready to taste these, we'll do kind of an update. But I just wanted to show you guys how the Jujubes are doing. So far so good. I would recommend both. I really like the Sherwood Jujube. That would probably be my #1 option right now, but like I said, we've only had them a year, so I will let you guys know as the trees progress. But I would definitely, if you live in the Southwest desert, I would definitely recommend adding a Jujube or two to your yard. So thanks for joining us today. I just want to give you an update, and again, I'll post below where I got this. There are a few nurseries in town that do carry Jujubes, and I will let you know below. If you have any questions, let us know, and thanks for watching.